How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Legal Latino Heat here. It's April 21st, Monday, night after WrestleMania. I know I did a video yesterday, but the audio was bad. I don't know if it was the microphone or the Wi-Fi. So like, let me try it out like this, record it, upload it, see how the sounds. Hopefully, it's a lot better. If not, this is going back to Amazon. But if the live stream doesn't work, then I don't know how I could use this microphone. But nonetheless, unless I have to just keep it up like this, and I can't. The whole purpose is to put it here. If that doesn't work, I just got to use it like this. I mean, you get what you pay for, $40. I should have just got the $200 one, but um, yeah, I'm sad. WrestleMania is my Super Bowl. I look forward to it. It's always around my birthday. I'm excited. My birthday, WrestleMania. It's the greatest, the most wonderful time of the year for me. It's my New Year's. It's my Christmas. It's WrestleMania. April 2nd is my birthday. WrestleMania is usually around there, the week around it, whether it's late March or early April, the 7th, the 9th, a week away from the 2nd, or on the 2nd, or on the 1st, or on the 3rd. It's always around my birthday. So it's emotional. I'm like, oh man, I made it another year in the WrestleMania. So I started watching wrestling again in 2011. So past it's been 14 years already. I've been watching WWE consistently. Like I keep up with it. Maybe a week or two off, but I keep up with it through podcasts, what other people talk about, and I keep up with it. Like I'm in there. Like what's going on, this and that. AEW. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm keeping up with AEW because WWE has been boring since TKO, and it's sad. I was excited last year's WrestleMania with The Rock, Roman Reigns, everybody coming out seeing it was Undertaker. It was amazing. I was like, wow, I was excited for this year. That's why I bought my tickets. I got the hotel room for last year ready for this year because of that excitement from last year's WrestleMania. I thought about going to the one in Philadelphia because it's close to New York, but I was like, I'll wait for Vegas. Philadelphia, it's cold. I don't know. I was like, I'll wait for Vegas. I'd rather go to Vegas. I saw how expensive the tickets in Vegas are. I booked a motel a block or two away from the Legion Stadium for $484 for 3 nights. And then that same day, they went up to like $950 for the same room. So I kept it, looked into flights. I was like, let me wait to get the flight. I want to buy the WrestleMania ticket first before I buy the flight. I don't want to commit to myself and then I'm forced to buy a ticket. So I was like, let me wait. I'll wait. I got the hotel room cheap, $500, let's just say, even 500. I was looking to spend maybe 200 on tickets, 100 each night, 200. That's 700. Flight maybe 300, 400. That's 1100. Food, beers up, probably looking at $50 a day, $100 a day. So that's 1400. Souvenirs, I was willing to drop $500 and then $100 for like extra tips. Yeah, 200 was a reasonable budget that I had. But then I saw the tickets, $700 each night, $500 each night. Whoa. I didn't even I didn't even look at the prices. I'm like, all right, for these prices, The Rock's coming out, Stone Cold's coming out, Undertaker's coming out, Goldberg is coming out. It's worth it. Price of admission. Let's go. All these, I want to see it. I got to see Stone Cold in Dallas. It was amazing. It was like you hear the glass break. I was like, ah! I have a video of it, screaming. Let me see if I can upload it. And I was excited about it. It was the greatest moment. That's all I can remember, man. It was we were emotional. Stone Cold comes out. You hear the glass breaking. This is why I bought this hat. I love this hat. It's my favorite WrestleMania for that Stone Cold that I went to. Besides the John Cena and The Rock, which was my first WrestleMania in Miami. The one in New York after that was expensive and horrible. This WrestleMania is my favorite, the one in Dallas, night two. No, night one was Stone Cold. Night one was Stone Cold. And then night two was the Roman and the Cody. But no. That's when Seth Rollins came out. Oh man, I got him confused. That's when Cody Rhodes came out. I didn't get to see the entrance because I was coming from the top. Some friends that I met, we went all. They're like, come to the bottom. I got to go to like the second level to go see Stone Cold because I was right after the Seth Rollins Cody Rhodes match. So I wanted to see Stone Cold, and I was able to be sitting down. Psh, glass breaks. Oh, excitement! It had me amped. Then the following WrestleMania was in Miami, was in LA, right? And I didn't go because it was expensive. I wanted to go, but it was too expensive, so I didn't go. Los Angeles, I didn't go. Any Democratic city they have these WrestleManias at, they're expensive. Philadelphia was very expensive, but it had The Rock involved, so it was worth it. But that's another reason I didn't go. They were really expensive, and then Las Vegas were too expensive. And you also got to take in consideration transportation, food, drinks, souvenirs, stuff, like rent a car or transportation, walk around. I was like, it's gonna be maybe around $5,000 because by then the flights might be like $600 because it's high demand, $700. The tickets maybe like $1,000 I was gonna spend, so I'm already at like 22, 2,500 maybe. So, but if this WrestleMania was amazing, it would have been worth it, all worth it. But it wasn't, folks. And I felt a sigh of relief that I did not go to WrestleMania in Las Vegas. I was like, I felt, let's say, vindicated. Last year in Philadelphia, I was watching it on TV and I'm like, damn, I should have went. I should have paid the $800. That's how I felt last year. I regret not going to Philadelphia last year. It would have been easier. Could have done the drive from New York to Philadelphia or stayed in Atlantic City and then go to Philadelphia. I regret not going to the Philadelphia one. But this year, I was happy I did not go to WrestleMania. I was excited that it was a horrible 2 nights of WrestleMania. Thank you, God, gave me the signs not to buy tickets, not to go with it. I usually get goosebumps thinking about WrestleMania. I can listen to the WrestleMania X7, Rock versus Austin, the Limp Biscuit gives me goosebumps. It reminds me of that time watching it. The Flow Rider song. Oh, good feeling, yeah. I got a good feeling. Bottom bottom oh that Flow Rider song. Man, that gives me goosebumps. Yes, Joe. My first WrestleMania with my brother and my other friend Freddie. It was amazing. Goosebumps. Miami, South Beach. It was amazing. New York next year. I went with a bunch of friends. It was fun. WrestleMania sucked. I don't remember none of the matches. It was a horrible experience. It was cold. It was rainy. It was horrible, horrible, horrible in New York and New Jersey. But this year, I woke up this morning. I canceled Netflix. I was paying $8.99, almost $10. I canceled Peacock. I was paying $1.99 a month. It's not even worth $1.99 for me to keep. I'm done paying for WWE. Like even for $1.99, I was like, I'm done. I'm done paying for this stuff because if it's gonna be this horrible, you don't deserve my money anymore. Like I spent a lot already. Like the Fanatic shirts, the WWE shirts that I got at this WrestleMania, they're horrible. They're already breaking down. They're only like 2 years old. The Latino Heat shirt, the Austin 316. I have older shirts from like 14 years ago when I started watching again that are still strong, going strong, look brand new. But these new shirts, horrible. It's like everything became more expensive. This is about life too. Everything is just more expensive, but worse. We're paying more for horrible quality. I don't know if you experienced that, right? Like, let's say you go to McDonald's, you're paying more, but it's not that good. Before you could get a $1, a $1.99 Happy Meal with a beautiful toy, a real plastic toy. Now you get like a sticky hand or a sticker as a Happy Meal. Oh, now they got the Minecraft phones, are pretty cool. And then I got some Crocs Happy Meals. But anyways, and it's like now we pay more for bad service, bad products. Like this microphone. I mean, I went to Walmart. I had a $17 one. It's a couple of videos ago, and it sounded really horrible. Then I went to Guitar Center, and I was gonna get the $200 ones, but they were $200. I'm like, man. So I got these from Amazon for 40. I mean, I hope it works this way and it sounds good, but I'm not trying to spend 200. I'm like, all right, $40. I mean, maybe if this was $20, I wouldn't be complaining, but $40. But anyways, I would have definitely been complaining even more if I would have spent money at this WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, I would have been, I don't know what, I would, I'd rather just be walking on my way to the bank with $5,000 in one of those money bags, walking down the street and clumsily, whoa, drop it in the sewers and it's gone forever. I would have been like, I would have felt even worse if I would have spent that money on WrestleMania or got robbed or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, Coachella. I was watching on Coachella. You know that concert? I don't even know where the hell they have Coachella. It's in California, I think. Coachella. That people pay like $100,000 to sleep in a tent to be next to the concert, or $10,000 a night, or whatever ridiculous prices. $500 for a dinner of two, and it's like 2 pieces of sushi. It's like everything is more expensive for less. It's crazy. Like when I went to WrestleMania 2020 and 13 years ago, 14 years ago, $50 a ticket. Happy. Then it was WrestleMania, it's like 250. The one for Dallas, it was like $100 because it's Texas. Even Royal Rumble, I think I paid to the Royal Rumble in San Antonio. I think I paid like around 100. That's my benchmark, around $100 or less. I don't like to spend a lot of money on tickets unless it's like at the bottom, which is I might go to the AEW All In. I want to go to that. I hope I'm gonna give AEW a chance. I might sign up for HBO Max so I can watch AEW because they show it there regularly, and I want to watch The Sopranos again. So I might give the AEW a chance. Just they got to step up. But folks, what can I say? I'm happy to be alive. Thank you, God, that I'm alive. I'm happy I could be alive to talk about this. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest, off my mind. I did it last night, but the audio quality was bad, and I got to sleep, wake up, take things into perspective, and I'm like, at least I'm not waking up in Vegas or in the Las Vegas airport right now, broke with a bunch of souvenirs that I don't care about anymore because I had a horrible weekend in Las Vegas. At least I didn't wake up like that. I woke up today. Well, all right. I spent a couple $20 this weekend on food. No beer. I didn't drink at all this weekend. That's one of the things. After my birthday, I was like, "This is the new year. No more beers. Staying away from that. For now, summer comes out, I have a beer too. But for now, I just wanna. There's nothing more to celebrate because I usually, WrestleMania, my birthday is usually around the same time. So I miss Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon sold the sizzle, not the steak. I didn't even care about the match. I just was excited for the build-up. That's what Vince McMahon did with Vince McMahon said once in a lifetime, John Cena versus The Rock. Once in a lifetime. It's never gonna happen again. So I told my brother and my friend Freddie, let's go to Miami. It's never gonna happen again. We gotta go. It's once in a lifetime. If we don't go, we're never gonna be able to see it again. So we flew from New York to Miami. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. And guess what happened next year? They did it again in New York. And we would have waited and not went. We could have watched it in New York. But I don't regret it. I prefer the one in Miami because it was great. Got to experience Miami, WrestleMania. It was amazing. Good time. Good time. I don't regret it. So I'm glad Vince McMahon lied and said it was once in a lifetime. You're never gonna experience it again. If you miss out, you miss out. I hook, line, sinker, fell for it, got hooked, and it was okay. Twice in a lifetime at the following WrestleMania. Let's go. I want to get better tickets. 208. It was like $300 for tickets. I want to go, and it was still horrible because it's MetLife Stadium. $300 tickets at MetLife were horrible. It was like the second deck. It was still horrible. MetLife Stadium is a mess. Horrible. But his memories, it was great. It was exciting. We played beer pong outside, and it was great. Still had a good time. Dallas, I went by myself, made some friends out there, stood at a crappy motel. They had to sleep with my gun under the pillow because the lock didn't even close. I was like, I didn't even want to stay in the motel. I was going to go sleep in my car. I was worried that my car would be stolen. And then leaving out of WrestleMania in Dallas, I had to walk back 2.5 miles with the two friends that I made. They were staying in the same motel. We walked back like 2.5 miles after WrestleMania. So it's a lot. WrestleMania is not just going, and it's a lot of traffic. You got to walk. It's a lot going on. It's a long day, but it's an experience, and I'm glad I got to experience it 3 times. And I didn't go to. Let's see where they're having next year. Let's see, and maybe I'll go. Maybe I don't know, but I might be taking a break from WWE for now. I'll watch tonight because I still got Netflix until the 28th of April. But I cancel that. I cancel Netflix, cancel Peacock. Even if it's $1.99, I just like, you know what? I rather they see that people are losing subscriptions. Money talks. So I was like, even if it's $1.99, cheaper than a cup of coffee, I don't care. I'm not. That's it. Like I'm just. If there's like on Saturday, right, night one, I went to work. They called me to work. I made some good money because I was on vacation last week because I was planning to go in Vegas. I got called into work. I didn't regret it. I was a little damn. I wanted to watch WrestleMania, but I was happy that I got to work. And then I saw like the main event after work. But I prefer to work because I saw was my paycheck's gonna be this week, and I'm like, hell yeah. So instead of me losing maybe $5,000 this weekend, I made it. I made not I'm gonna say double, but like I don't know the percentage, but I made instead of being negative 5,000, I'm positive. So I made money this weekend instead of being negative and being broke probably or something, or because Vegas is expensive. They'll suck the money out of. I've been to Vegas before. You walk around, your money is just coming out of your pocket. It's like you clutch your money. It's just gonna keep falling out. You go in there, it doesn't matter. Vegas will suck the money out of you. Triple H is horrible. The best thing about this WrestleMania season, I got to meet Hulk Hogan for my birthday. That was the greatest, and I didn't even have to go to Las Vegas to do it. It happened here in Texas. Got to meet Hulk Hogan, a legend, childhood hero. Got us into watching wrestling in the early '90s. So Hogan, you know, parents used to buy me lunch boxes. I'm like, who the hell is this guy in my lunchbox? It was a yellow lunchbox and had Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and Jake the Snake Roberts. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And it was Hulk Hogan. I'm like, all right, cool. But thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like this live stream. I'm gonna see if I do it like this, and it's just I gotta get my computer up and running. But just to get my thoughts out, I'll probably do it like this, record it and then upload it until I get the live stream working with a good mic. We'll figure it out. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning. Hit the like button, subscribe. Legal Latino Heat. Thank you for being with me all this time. I'm gonna try to upload more often. I know I've been saying that, but now I'm gonna. I have a lot in my mind. I'm 40, and I want to start documenting things. And maybe one day I write a book, and I'll just look back on all these videos, and I can start from there. So the older I get, I realize I want to record memories. And God forbid something happens to me, if I go tomorrow, guess what? These videos are still gonna be here. So I guess I'm immortalized through YouTube or something. So like Johnny Boston, shout out to Johnny Boston that passed away a few years ago. But you know what? His videos are still on YouTube, living forever. So that's the way I think about it. But thank you for tuning in, folks. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell. If you like my content, the more likes I see, comment. Please comment your opinions. I'll comment back, and you know, let's keep this going. Appreciate you, folks. Have a good day. Enjoy